was a moment about smart Ghana update. So, send any day can say we should media, but what you saw the comment, you know, a good comment section as now if you want to subscribe to channel, no, and so at the am I and some of the told you yet so not yet doing come more AB and it's a free say a quarter baby year, and I'm so my NPP man you could eat into and go forward to Pinano Bia. Adjune and so at the Alpha NPP man you could the coffee by ya party no edin child you could be more rushing with your film or more aqua dom kuma or rushing with your film aqua or a host and party ama NPP man you kono and yet as an kitchen cry no non commodity one you were Dr. Richard Makoba as so edin some door edit to jadfa NPP man you kono and so no say yeah this bono e bo be parties or can be my NPP man you kono edin to a one about one you got to any dia and your man penny that you run and Addo Addo esanen sema wodo bi a okojina jina baabi ekokan ye ede echeche nkofo ahodo bi a enam so ema ye to aba ede tia NPP amanyoko nti se ye ne se de so bo ebo na yira na Addo Addo so edi emo entitibai pa ode chema wodo pa ana de ato dwade fa NPP amanyoko de kofa ba ya omodi ncho e wona no abato no ensusu emo abusu yenko na yentie nsema wodo owura Dr. Richard Amakoba odi atu edwane ye ba betrance na fei ye di nensem no enso eho enkomo.
And if they know something the rest of us don't know, they should come out and say it. There was some arm twisting during the primary, you know, you have to vote for this one or else. People were threatened. If that's what they want to talk about, say it out. Don't be a coward and hide behind statements like that. The wrong person. Who is the right person? As a matter of fact, that's the candidate that the president supported. So why are you saying it's the wrong person? Wrong person, who is the right person? After the fact, you can point to so many. That it is not credible.
I see, and after the fact, yes, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia went into this election, he lost. The party has instituted a process in place to reflect and then also do introspection, reflection, and galvanize and organize ahead of election 2028. Now, Professor Michael Quay is leading this particular exercise and this committee as well. Will that create that atmosphere and the platform for such grievances that Ernest also talks about to be aired to this committee to know the realities that other people within the party also hold regarding what exactly led to the party's defeat?
They are still afraid to speak up. They want to talk about the president, but they are not able to talk about him because he is the one who caused the whole defeat. It should be put on his head. He is the person behind this whole thing. He became very unpopular, he became arrogant, you know, and he did whatever he wanted. Threatened his own party members, the MPs, some of them people, he actually paid campaign against them. How does that happen? If I were chairman, I would have thrown him out of the party. Because no president should be given any power to do such a thing, to campaign against your own party members. No, does the party belong to him? But of course, he has all the cards, so he thought he could do whatever he wants, and this is what has brought us to this point. He has hijacked the whole party. After he brought us to this disastrous end, he should have kept quiet and walk away into the sunset and sit somewhere quietly. But he still wants to control the party. We are not going to agree to that. No, the party is not his.
You're saying that the former president Kofi Addo still wants to control the party?
Oh yes, he still wants to control. He wants to have a say in who becomes the next flag bearer, whatever. So they cover for him or whatever. You know, even when the results came out, Info Analytics made the study. That alone should have told him to be quiet and leave the party alone. If you want your party to do well, this is an indication that you have become very unpopular and you should be quiet. They don't reflect your unpopularity to the party. But no, he's still doing it. He still want to control everything. It doesn't work that way. If you are popular, it doesn't work that way. Now that you are colossally a failure, we will not agree.
I see. So for you, the cause of the NPP's defeat in the 2024 elections, from your point of view, is squarely on the lap of the former president, Nana Addo Kofi Addo?
The president, yes, is squarely on his, became very unpopular, arrogant, telling chiefs to stand up so he can shake their hands. Your own MPs don't want the finance minister, that's the one you want, and on and on and on. And corruption, rampant corruption everywhere. They were looking at the leader, follow the leader. You see, if he's doing it, how do you go and arrest a lower level official? He did whatever he wanted. No consultation. He reshuffle people. No, they are doing a good job. Who does that? Does the party belong to him? No. He brought a colossal failure. That's what it is. And if the officials don't fix this thing properly and they bring it back quickly, do shenanigans, they are going to face the same failure again. The same failure.
But
it may even be worse.
I see. But the party now, beyond this defeat, has set in motion the process of reorganization ahead of election 2028. And that's what I referenced earlier about Professor Aaron Makokwe leading this particular process of fact-finding, finding out exactly what led to the party's defeat in the 2024 elections so as to correct them ahead of the 2028 elections. I mean, is that not a move or a step that would help in correcting the wrongs that you talk about?
I don't think so. How is it possible? But that the people who were in charge, or part of those who were in charge, when the colossal failure came, are the same ones who are looking out for the reasons why we failed. Don't we have any people in the party anymore? They are the only ones in the party. Akukwe was part of the problem because the parliamentarians at one point said they didn't want him because he doesn't listen to them. He runs roughshod over them. Now then the president says, no, he is my man. He's the one I want to be speaker. This is why Bapin was elected. You see? And he didn't run from anything. Just do the same failure, and he's still doing it. It will not work. And the person who was part of the leadership, all the leadership, this is what Mr. Pionim said. They followed the president into an abyss. All of them, because he's the one who has money. Everybody's looking for money. You see? And they followed him completely wrong. He still wants to be in charge, telling the party people what to do. It won't work. He doesn't have that authority anymore. He has failed, and he should just walk off into a sunset. That's it. And in the party, I'm sure people are respectful. They'll let him know what is going on, but he doesn't get to decide anything now. He doesn't.
I see. You say that the former president Kofi has failed and should walk into a sunset and rest, in your view. But then again, you are a member of the party. You're vocal. You've spoken about a number of these things over time. If you have to suggest to the rank and file, the leadership, the executives of the party, or if you appear before this Professor Makokwe-led committee to speak about exactly what has to be done, what would that be?
You see, here's the problem. You want to fix the party, but those who are involved in the wrongdoings are the ones in charge. So how do you fix it? How do you think they will willingly give you the chance to throw them out? No, they won't. So what is left is leave them alone. Give the party to them and form a new one. That's what I think. Form a new party. That's the shortest way around this thing. If you try to remove them, they will frustrate you. You quit. It's impossible. Those who were involved in corruption and all those things are in leadership roles. How do you change the party then? You can't. This is the problem. So if I have a choice, all those NPP supporters with goodwill should join a new party, the new party that is coming up. I mentioned one time, it, New Patriotic Front. Join that one. When it comes out, join that one. And that will be the real party, and lead the other one for the corrupt leaders. And the incompetent people, let them run the old one. I say it with gusto because it's incompetent and corrupt. Look what is happening in ECG. How is that possible? How in the world is that possible? A minister and a majority leader? Why? What's going on in this country? It turned into a mafia? What is it? Now you are sitting there idly by and this is going on and you are coming to tell us to do what? Hey, I don't understand it. Mr. Mahama is very lenient. No, this should not be acceptable. No, not at all. It shouldn't be. All the money they've taken, they've stolen with impunity. But we'll get it back. Slowly we'll get it back. They're hiding the money. You print more notes so that you have a leeway you have a little room to pay the creditors of the government, but by so doing, you have destroyed the economy of your country. Is that how it is? You do okay yourself, but in the process, you destroy the economy of the country. That is what they've done.
I say, but I mean, what good would a new party really do? But then again, you talk about John Mahama being a lenient person. Exactly what do you mean by that?
Oh, he's a gentleman, he's lenient. This is not how he should handle them all. This is deliberate thievery. Deliberate thievery. You go over budget to buy things you don't need so you can sell. What is going on here? I don't understand it. Even mafia is not that bad. So this is plain and simple. Thievery with impunity. This is what went on for 8 years. First year was good, second year was beginning to get bad. And third year, that was it. If you know the president, you are untouchable. That's it. That's what happened.
I see, but you talk about, in your view, you mentioned a new party, you say, you've mentioned it before, New Patriotic Front. Is it a party that, a proposal you are just putting across, or an idea you are mulling, or it's already in the works, this New Patriotic Front that you talk about?
People are working on it. People are working on it. I'm sure in a while it will come out. Will be announced, and all Ghanaians will hear about it or know about it. And when you see the people who are in it, you will know that this is the real NPP, not the bogus one with thieves in it like that. No.
That's New Patriotic Front, and you say people are working on it and it will come in the coming days. We'll wait for it. Dr. Makoba, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome. Yes.
Well, Dr. Amwakoba is a member of the New Patriotic Party and a political analyst as well.
Right, there was any part you could say Dr. Richard Amwakoba and a Chogu in your transana, Nessa Wood Yatujano, Yadi, a whole air cover, then you do come.
I'm a quaya, a sound so shishi. Okay, beating. Oh. And they were over try out my Mario more tips who goes. The Tenuania, I didn't know Pentiana to quite the people just near the other. Until no, me pajamas only beaten an hour hammer. I'm a quaya, a sound so ship, but tim. So I show on us, I know that any more on your cost one rate or depend. I dare the when you're then and find you. It is Dr. Mwakoba, someone all came. Woman penny that His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. A known, a open secret. Sir Akufo-Addo, in spite of power, he became unpopular because of his quote-unquote arrogance. So what I say? Yeah. And Obian suya where Sasama making a Nebusrimuka Debbie, and then your time, Huno. Nana Akufo-Addo, on any day. Medanyane fresh krana okay so no put wajimi no wajimi we was medanyane na meka na me hu se na ma dana obua ye wona mu akeka and the other ye obi wa ye o we tonga no sa na so kwase abose ba unu se me krana na hye tetanyina media no ne ade kan kwasasam sa no ne ade and the ho na mu so adanyane na ebi so aso wantumi na so woda ho adwene so ada na da bi and ne ade medanyane fresh krana bi sa me say Ghana man penifo mabako since 1992 when for the Fourth Republic no President Omabo adwuma pa no membo bidia Akufo-Addo kan bia ba ko na mienu amebo ne din ka ho.
Okay.
So what I say, no doubt about it. Nemom die mre bi etwam nkofo speculate ye, suspect ye, anticipate ye. Akufo-Addo man be daddy at the latter part of an administration. Any kasa ensese ye ka nso no waka. Ene ya ensese ye nso no waye. Na Dr. Mwakoba agina so a all ka no. It will be biara ade sobo obekọ akọbọ one person or party mu biano na wonim nia woye. I've said it before, so many factors contributed to the loss of NPP and Akufo-Addo play major role was that defeat metu akoso no kwa tam 20 eto no ho so de ma omoluzu ye enti Dr. Mwakoba ka next ne kwan so abaabi because unim asante for kasabebuo bi a meka no sakamfo ngoma etiri ba akuchemo for no osese mawi dwanam age asotro de kamawi Kofi ne manyama somdwe yes why adwuma na sa obana be oda ahemfo so gina na chiame no wafa we dey say mfa me ho ba wonto esa wadwuma pa woye nyina no na kofo awura fi na asem na wo kan ye no ene dan kofo tim eti Dr. Mwakoba kan odika let's be factual, let's be realistic, let's be honest, we shouldn't be cowards like he said. Then kind of crazy ya next person be an obesamba no obehu se sade we na me ya ana obi ya ankwanko wie ni yen and they be a meka sansem obi an so I say them with fact enya se bia meka no saa watra to saa na megya hokọ da bi na no meka kire wo se Ghana so mampani bia na obi a ubedi mampani a ekwawie okasa anko ye bia na yetutia ho especially minim ye kometumi abo Mahamadin asa Akufo-Addo din say omomienu omonu mansem eka ho bi no ko 2016 jo Mahamadin mansem ka ho bi na amanfo to aba etia no ebi ne ayi akokwasa kroma enya ne fe asante for the gold kura ye mo kwan enya mo fe ebi ne ayi me yedwanfu tutwa se kan amente ebi ne yenti obia ebi ne no baba se ne sa ne manema ada Akufo-Addo so ese ade abeto so eti se Dr. Mwakoba kens wan tie ne ye no wan tie ase a o fi se bia de o ka no eni nyina so na o nyina so na enwanwa se de bia ne ka first fool it's not a fool second one ono so sa na mo last fool de ne so de wagimi a cha abobo ya ati free as afrom so what I say because a train that got us ana bonka so de odi ka duru ho wate atom de otoso duru ho wate atom na wo so atoso miensa totom na so de onyansa de chem se wasi atakora enwoye ene ade ti Dr. Mwakoba kan ba bi no fi se nokore e wo se ye kan ti eno anu waka no
right so we shall like share na for comment in the comment section as if am I yakrabo